What law firm should you work for in 2025? Okay, so I've been getting a lot of questions in the last couple of days, obviously related to the exams and the assessments and what to do with it and whatnot, but I've had lots of great conversations in the DMs with people about some general career advice. I'm quite well positioned for that because I come from a teaching background, so I know the student journey very well, but I also now work with law firms very closely amongst other fields like engineering, for example. I work a lot with principal lawyers, a lot with owners, founders, partners, all of the above. So my advice to you is, well, there's a couple of pieces. Maybe I'll roll this out for a few videos. Let me know if you're interested in knowing more. Number one, because this is the number one thing I hear principals get upset about, is if you are straight out of uni or you are second year, third year, you're looking for a clerkship, something like that, something within the space, do not make demands and do not come in entitled. That is the biggest point that I hear principals complain about. Oh, young lawyers, they're coming in, they want flexible working hours, really high rate of pay, rah, and they get quite upset about it. And look, for good reason, right? You know, if you have not had much time under your belt coming in demanding a high salary, it's not going to work. You're not going to land any work. Instead, what I would suggest is that you look for a firm that is going to give you the best opportunity to grow and put you with the best possible people to work with. Sometimes that's a big firm that is going to send you heaps and heaps of work, but it's going to accelerate your growth. For others, it's working with a really people-focused principal, senior associates, all of the above, that are going to really kind of nurture and care for your development. Everybody's different in terms of what they want to go after, but do not shop around for your first job based on who's going to give you the most flexible working arrangement, who's going to pay you the most. Think of it like your first car, right? The first car, you don't want it to be a Mercedes or a Porsche or some high-end car, because you're just learning how to drive. You're going to bump into things, you're going to scrape it, you're going to nudge it, you're going to bash it, you're going to break the headlights, and you don't want to do that with a Mercedes. Same with your first job. You don't want to go for a law firm that gives you maximum flexibility and the highest rate of pay, because it means you're probably not going to be able to meet the expectations, and it may not be the right environment for your growth. So consider your first firm to be like your first car. It's there to help you grow. So choose a firm that is going to match that. So they're going to be based on helping support you grow, give you opportunities, give you some mentoring if you're someone who responds really well to mentoring as well. But do not go in super entitled and say, I want to work from home. I want to work from home 5 days a week. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to work your way up to that position and prove your worth before most teams will allow you to then do flexible working hours. So have a think about that and what the practical ramifications are for you. If you've got any questions about career advice, again, I'm pretty well positioned to give advice. So let me know if you want more of these videos. Just let me know in the comments, slip into my DMs if you want to ask any particular questions. We'll go from there.